Hello, everyone, and I can officially say good evening, good morning, and welcome back to Wayne's Arcade World. Second live stream of the night. Welcome back. Welcome back if it's your first time. Well, that was something, Tampa J would say. Welcome back if it's your first time, but probably not your first time. But if it's welcome back if you were here for the live stream earlier, or welcome back if you prefer for one of our live streams last week. Always appreciate you stopping by. We are back on our used Suzuki series, of course, who was the driving force behind Shenmue 1, 2, and 3. Got my list. We're continuing on with our series exploring the years of 1993 through 1994. Hello, John. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Been a little while. Good to see you back. So yeah, we're doing some classic Sega stuff again. We got, I think, 4. I'll go over the list here as we go through it. There was definitely a couple that we either didn't have or was Japanese only. So a little mix of that, but I think we have 4 that we can play perfect. 15 minutes or so of each one. A lot of fighting games. I think mostly fighting games. It seems like he was involved in a lot of fighting games. Mr. Yu Suzuki was definitely involved. But we have a racing game. We have a pretty popular racing game. I don't know how much he was involved, but according to Wiki, he was involved with this racing game, which you've already seen on the title. That, of course, is Daytona USA for Saturn, is the one that we're going to play. The Saturn version of Daytona USA, that's 1994, so that's a few games down, but we are starting with Burning Rival. Definitely a fighting game, but one I'm not familiar with. I do not know this game, never heard of this one, but it's definitely a Sega thing. And yeah, apparently he was involved with that. So, very kind of Virtua Fighter-esque. Definitely kind of has that vibe. We are going to play a little bit of Virtua Fighter again. I know we've been doing a lot of Virtua Fighter, but we just did Virtua Fighter 2, I think, last week at a live stream. But we are back. We're going to do the mini version for Game Gear this time, which I think we've also done that. But it's on the list, so we got to do it. Not going to be very lengthy with it. But technically, that was a game for 1993 he was involved with, so I got to technically do it. But we won't go through it too much because we've done a lot of Virtua Fighter stuff. So that'll be kind of a quicker one. Hi, James. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, man. Awesome. Good to see you guys. All right. And Tyler. All right, we got a party today. Welcome, guys. Yeah, we're still working through it. I don't know how many years. Eventually, his games are going to get too new for me to have on the retro PC, but there is at least 4 here that I can play between 1993 and 1994. So I will go through them as we continue to go through because there's some stuff. There's one which I was expecting that is Japanese only. That is Sorieki Kokolology 2. I think we have it, but it's in Japanese only. I think we looked at number 1 last time, and that was also Japanese only. So we can't play that one. And there is something surprisingly that appears I do not have. I'll search for it again. But there is another one as we get to 1994 that did a little surprise me that doesn't seem like we have that on the retro PC. Yeah, so such a huge collection of stuff, and it's just one guy, obviously, just one director. We barely touched the surface of what Sega had, and the games on the Dreamcast, etc. Yeah, there's fix the old beanbag here. All right. And this seems to be another Street Fighter, Virtua Fighter type game, not one I am familiar with. Again, this is Burning Rival. This is basically, this is that FB Neo thing, so this is basically an arcade equivalent. Not too familiar with any of the characters, although this guy looks pretty cool. We could also be the lady. Yeah, very cool though. I mean, well, apparently I got fire. However, I'm not even sure how I did that. Yeah, so I'm about as good as this at this as I am without any fighting game. We are going to do a comparison live stream at some point, maybe next week, where I'm going to do a play-by-play comparing Mortal Kombat. Once I confirm I have Mortal Kombat on here, which I'm sure I do. Mortal Kombat with Street Fighter with Virtua Fighter. So I think that'll be kind of fun to compare those three and kind of see what you guys like the best. Yeah, it definitely feels like a different Street Fighter for sure. Very similar. Okay, so that's why... Yeah, it only came up to me as MAME and the FB Neo, which is kind of like MAME. Someone did mention in a live stream a while back exactly what an FB Neo is, but I think it's another type of arcade emulator. It's the impression I get. But that's only the way it came up on my retro PC, so that's why I figured it probably wasn't on a console. I don't know how popular this was in the arcade. I don't remember ever seeing this in the arcade. I mean, it wasn't in a ton of arcades, but I definitely... Yeah, I was in my share of them in the 90s for sure. This kind of reminds me of something that would be on, like, the Neo Geo. This definitely has a Neo Geo feel to it. I don't know. Again, we do have Neo Geo specific games, and it didn't show up as Neo Geo, but... 30 years? Well, that does make sense. Yeah, okay, wow. That's crazy. Final Burn Neo. Okay, interesting. I got the big football player here. Yeah, it just kind of has a look to it, almost like a Neo Geo look to it. But that was kind of the style in the early 90s with the arcade games, so that's probably why, too. There's definitely a look to the fighting games of the 90s, the Street Fighter types, and... Oh, yeah. Hey, we won one! Holy cow! Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just do a general searching on here. I come across some of the craziest stuff that I'm like, I've never heard of. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever be able to, like, play every single one. There's just so much, but, like, so I have to kind of search for stuff. But, I mean, if I was to just kind of pick random things, it would be absolutely insane. There's systems on here that I obviously never owned, that I played very little. I like this guy. We're keeping this guy around. The football player is good, but he is a big dude, so I can see. Oh, there we go. We got that dude we started out with. Yeah, of course, I don't know any of the combos for all the special moves. I didn't look that far ahead. Yeah, that would be kind of cool for sure. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's gonna be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, we can purchase it. All right. Well, obviously, we're not too good at that, but let's move on to the next one. As you can see, we have FB Neo and MAME. So yeah, we have no console ones for this. Confirming what you said, that it wasn't on a console at all, just arcade. So that's what that would be. All right, let's since we have to do it, let's do Virtua Fighter. I thought we'd do the little one this time. This is not Virtua Fighter 2 like we did. That is actually a 94, which we could do that, I think, as well. We can go back to that. So technically that was a 94 as well. But for the original, and I only seem to have the original, the first one, on. I have for Saturn, so that's the one we could do. We have it for Mega Drive, obviously. But yeah, the only one I have that's not Virtua Fighter 2 is these two down here for Game Gear. So we can go Virtua Fighter Mini USA Game Gear. Again, this is in 93. There you go, Sega Game Gear. I've always heard this is a really cool console. Or portable, I should say, portable console. Apparently you can put a lot of emulation stuff on this as well, from what I've heard watching folks like Some Ordinary Gamers. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Let's kind of skip over the story stuff for now. Normal, I guess, is fine. Yeah, I kind of remember. I think we have played this on a live stream now. It's starting to look familiar. A little Chinese restaurant. It's funny. I always like portables. It's always I only had the Game Boy, but I've always enjoyed portable games. Yeah, maybe someday I'll have the Steam Deck. It actually would be useful to me to have a Steam Deck now that I actually have a Steam account. Yeah, that's kind of what it seems like. Yeah, I definitely don't have the 3. Maybe that's a little too newer. But yeah, I'm surprised I don't have the original one. That one kind of confuses me for sure. I'll have to search a little bit for it more later. Oh, okay. So they may have brought it back from the original then. Okay. A little nod to the original game, which is cool. You definitely saw that in Shenmue. Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, it sounds cool. I kind of do like, mixing a fighting game with the open world. I mean, obviously, we kind of have that with Shenmue and, that we're going to be doing shortly, but um, instead of just kind of these one-on-one battles, to mix the open world stuff is cool. So I could definitely see how, if it's like you describe, how it's going to be a very similar vibe to Shenmue. Maybe we'll get some more classic Sega games to play in there. That'd be kind of cool. Have some arcade games. Oh, so that's gonna be a while before we can play that. Okay, well, keep an eye on it. When I start to see it, I'll put it on the wish list or something else so I can get reminders about it when it's coming out anyway. Hopefully they'll have a good sale for it or something, and I'll get lucky. That is true. Good point. Hey, it looks like we won that one. So that's good. The kiss tasted like hot stickers. Yeah, I wasn't really following the storyline on there, so I don't know what it is, but apparently she didn't like my kiss. I'm kind of offended there. I mean, I'll try to be better next time, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of threatening. Jeez. Act 2, the bouncer. Yeah, isn't that tough, man? 21 years. Okay, wow. Interesting. Wow, yeah, that's a long time for sure. All right, that's Virtua Fighter. We did this one not too long ago, so we'll go on to the next thing, which is one I don't think we have played before on the channel. And we will get back to Virtua Fighter 2. We will get back to that momentarily, because that is in 1994. Which technically this is in 1994 as well, but the first one that he appears to do for that year was Daytona USA. Obviously, very popular racing game. They had an arcade version of it. And I think I have the Saturn version, I believe, or the Sega Saturn. Definitely one I'm sure I played in the arcade. This was a very popular one. Have in the arcade, sit down, yeah. All we have is Saturn with this, surprisingly. I don't have an arcade version. That does kind of surprise me, but we have a very, very Sega-looking racing game. Sega Saturn racing game in that era. I never owned a Saturn. I think this is what came out after the Genesis, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no, I definitely played. I've seen. I don't know if I've seen remakes of it or what, but I've definitely seen a lot of Daytona USA in the arcades for sure, and recent times too, for sure. You know, like if I'm staying at a hotel or something that has an arcade or whatever, I've seen it there, and they may have made new versions of it. I don't know for sure, but we have the Sega Saturn. We have the Sega Saturn version, which I'm sure is pretty similar to the arcade. I mean, this looks very familiar. There's even an arcade mode, so we'll just go with that. I don't know exactly what the difference is between arcade mode and Saturn mode, but we'll do the arcade one. That's fine.
Please select a race course.
So we have beginner, advanced, medium. What's interesting is I can't do this back and forth. I have to use the joystick. It actually won't let me. Oh, okay. It won't actually let me use the D-pad for whatever reason. Again, this is probably because it's similar controls to how it was in the arcade. But I can still do it with the joystick, though. So it should be good. Yeah, they could be designed because they may map the controller to like an arcade joystick or something like that. There's a possibility. It does say also a little icon like to play it with a wheel, you know, and obviously I don't have a wheel thing yet. That would be kind of fun if I could find like a USB wheel thing, because there are probably some games I can play on here that will utilize that pretty cool. So something I'm gonna look into if it's not too expensive. I would just need like a USB plug-in thing or something probably. Controls are a little interesting, but yeah, the D-pad does not do anything here. Oh, okay. I've never checked on that. I'll look into that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I am sure I do. The arrow would be appropriate for it, but I don't think I've ever played that game. Hey, at least it's in miles per hour this time. It's always usually in kilometers, because we have like the Japanese version of the game. Yeah, this is very good for 1994. Before we had Mario 64 and Mario Kart 64 and all that. This is the same era that we had like Mario Kart and stuff, the original for the Super Nintendo. So yeah, this would definitely would have been good graphics. We would not have got anything this nice on the Super Nintendo, but that's definitely what I was playing in this era. Was the Super Nintendo for sure. Same Super Nintendo that I have in my other room over there. That's fine. Wow. Yeah, they don't give you a lot of time to get through them, do they?
Please select the race course. Please choose manual or automatic transmission.
Yeah, let's try the other course. I want to be able to do all the courses. So let's try that medium one, just for the heck of it, so we could say we tried all the courses. Sega. Wrong system, but I bet that sounded pretty cool on the original console. Oh wow, that's yeah, it was definitely popular. I mean, I could totally see that. Like I said, I've seen this a lot in the arcade. Yeah, there's the. Oh, did I just press it again? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. No, did I? Oh, no, cool. Oh, we're good after. Again, I have to use the joystick, so make sure it stays right there. Got it. Cool.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Okay, I'm starting.
Three, two, one, go! And they're underway. You can break. You can break. You can break.
Yeah, I'm surprised they never did come out with a new one. That's a long time. That's surprisingly said. They may have did some few arcade versions, but I don't know. Maybe it may have still been just original. I just know I've seen them in arcades not that long ago. The big sit-down ones with the steering wheels and stuff. The coolest arcade games to play always are the sit-down ones. But speaking of, I should check to see if I have the Nickelodeon one. I wonder if I have the Nickelodeon racing game on my PC. That'd be cool. I love. My cousin often has the Nickelodeon version, the Nickelodeon racing game on at his arcade, and it's always fun playing. So now I'm curious if I have it. I think it was just called Nick Racing. I'll have to see if I can find it in a search. I'm sure if I search Nickelodeon, I'm gonna see a lot, you know. But oh, hello. Checkpoint. Yeah, if it was on PS1, then I should. And I may have the arcade version of it too, possibly, but hey, it's better than last time. Yeah, but Nick 2 Racing was fun. I'm definitely doing that on a live stream somewhere, or maybe even a dedicated Gamer Shorts video. Because yeah, that was fun. I always enjoyed playing at my cousin's arcade. He does occasionally move games from his arcade to other locations, like restaurants and stuff that he services, but hotels and whatnot. But he does quite often have that in his arcade up in DeKalb. Oh no, we need to. Okay, we need to get that. We still have one more course to do on here, the expert one or whatever. And then before we get to Virtua Fighter 2, because that's going to be our next one, I'll show you the one I'm surprised I do not have, because I've heard of it. Can't tell you if I played it or not, but I've heard it, but for some reason I don't have it. Again, I don't know, maybe I'm searching it wrong or something, but... Alright, on to the expert mode.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission.
which actually kind of goes along with the whole Virtua theme. It is a Virtua game. But it doesn't appear that I have it. English or Japanese. I tried if it wasn't maybe the Japanese version, but I don't have any version, I don't think. This one we got kind of a San Francisco vibe going on here. A little Cali vibe, very nice. A little California racer. That's kind of cool course. Ah. I wonder if that music will copyright me, whatever this song's playing. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, man. Yeah, as long as you Suzuki's involved on it, I'll be happy. Yeah, you sent that to me, and it is very convincing. I can't disagree with that. And it kind of makes a little bit. I'll have to rewatch it now too that I've played more of Shenmue III. It might even appreciate it more, make more sense. You know, I've kind of seen the storyline a little bit of Shenmue III, although there's still a lot more to go through, but I should probably rewatch that again. Now we do those courses.
30th.
Cool. Daytona USA. Yeah, no, that's something I'm familiar with. Yeah, I can definitely say I remember that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I hope it is I hope it is a big map too. Shenmue III's got a pretty good layout with their map though. I was pretty happy with their villages, and even looking at the village we're going through now, it's big, but it's still pretty easy to navigate. Like Shenmue 2, man, it was like it took effort, man. You had to go to a different part of Hong Kong or whatever, man. You had to go through separate little sub areas and into areas, and find which one goes to the other, and it was so easy to get lost, you know. And yeah, this is a pretty decent layout with this. So far, I've been pretty happy with that. Obviously, the village we knew pretty well. It is still kind of bummer you can't go back to the village at all. It would be kind of cool if you were able to, you know. I know that you got to do it to progress in the story, but yeah, it would be kind of cool if you could just still have an opportunity after you get to the city to go back. Although then you'd have to go back on a boat or a bus or something. I don't know. You know, it would take time, so it wouldn't be probably easy. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer that I can't go back to the village. You know, you're kind of once you're out, you're out. But again, yeah, you know, you got to kind of go through the story. But yeah, it would be kind of cool if you could go back to the Bayou Village. We ain't going to. So Virtua. Which one does it say that I have? Well, it says I do not have, but it says it was a game he's worked on, one called Virtua Cop. We do, I guess, and I remember that now. We have Virtua Cop 2, which was a later game. So that is actually one we're probably going to be doing on a later stream, I guess. But I don't think this is the one from 1994. This is probably one in a later year. So we will come back to this, but I don't think I have Virtua Cop 2. So this will come down the road, also for Saturn. This might be Oops. No, no. This could possibly be 95 or 96. I'd have to look. So this could be on a live stream next week. I'll do at least one Yu Suzuki series next week, because hopefully we're going to be able to do at least 3 live streams next week, back to our normal schedule. So we'll get back in that hopefully. But so that's to come. But I don't seem to have, the best I can tell, don't have one. Yeah, let's do Virtua Fighter 2 again. This is one we've already kind of done, obviously. But since we're kind of searching things here, let's see if Nicktoons Racing on it. Let's search this first. Oh, yeah, we have it. For Game Boy Advance. Yeah. This is a... Oh, we have Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. Don't see an arcade version, but I'm sure the Game Boy Advance version's fine. We've had some pretty good luck and had some very good gameplay on Game Boy Advance, so it's probably pretty good. We will do this another time though, but yeah, we some SpongeBob games, of course, but. SpongeBob.
You care, little angry girl. No,
Ooh. Oh, they got Rugrats. I love. Oh, they got all. It's all that. That's more than Rugrats. They got an all grown up game in there. That is awesome. I love that series. Rugrats all grown up. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, I've wanted to go back and binge watch that because I haven't seen those episodes in so long. It was a really good series. I'll probably get it on Paramount, but I don't think I have my Paramount subscription anymore. But cool. Someday, I do promise someday I'm gonna do all like Nickelodeon games or whatever, a whole marathon of Nickelodeon games again. Eventually we'll get to that eventually, but oh, that's cool, man. I'd love to see the all grown up game. That would be awesome. I never played the all grown up game or really too many Nicktoon games back then. Oh, that's cool, man. They didn't really have a lot of that for Game Boy, the original Game Boy that I had. Yeah, I was a huge, obviously, as you guys probably know, because you've seen some of my videos, stuff talking about it, but yeah, I was a big, even though I was definitely on the older side for it. Now, obviously, you were in the right, perfect age, obviously kind of young, but still, you were able to still kind of watch a lot of that and reruns and stuff. Obviously, I was already like a teenager watching like Rugrats and stuff, but I still loved it. I still watched it all, so. Okay, and since we just, yeah, well, you were the perfect age for all the Disney Channel stuff. You would have been the perfect age for that, which I did watch as well, even though I was like in my 20s. But like I don't really care too much about whatever's on there now. I don't pay attention, but mid 2000s, man, the Disney Channel of the mid 2000s, that was my jam. Kim Possible, Lilo and Stitch, God, American Dragon, Jake Long, Raven. Oh God, I so many. Proud Family. Oh man, what else did I? Well, I pretty much watched it all, man. That was the golden era. 90s Nickelodeon was the golden era, and then of Nickelodeon, and then mid 2000s was the golden era of Disney Channel. And none of them are the same. They're all just boring garbage. I mean, yeah, Bluey's nice and everything, but yeah, it's just not the same. Yeah. Oh, Sweet Life. Oh, Sweet Life is that cool. I love that, man. I didn't watch a ton of iCarly, but I did watch a little bit of Drake and Josh. I think they were on All That. Were they on All That too? I think. I know Keenan and Kel were on there. I think Drake and Josh may have been on All That at some point too before their spinoff. But Sweet Life and Zach and Cody, and then this whatever the heck that spinoff they did a spinoff too. I watched that as well. Yeah, that was a cool show. All right, so we're going to the standard version, I guess. Again, this is going to be kind of a quick thing. We've already done it. I'm just playing it so I say I played it and did all his games. through the series. So this will be a quick thing, and then we'll move on. And then actually from here, because there's another one that I don't have. I don't know. I looked for it, but nothing came up. It is apparently another game from 1994. It's called Desert Tank. Yeah, Desert Tank, Desert. Desert Tank does not show up anything. So, oh yeah, for that. Oh, and a lot of those Disney Channel games I do have on the retro PC. For mainly like like for the Game Boy Advance, there's a ton of Disney channels. I got the one at an antique store, like the Kim Possible one, but yeah, there's a good amount. I have to do a little searching through it, write a few down, kind of make a plan of how I want to play through them. I got to make that, but I think there is a lot, both Nickelodeon and the Disney Channel, especially like it seems like they made a lot of because of that era that it came out in, but there's a lot of those cartoon ones on Game Boy Advance, which makes sense. A lot of the younger kids had the portables like that, so I can kind of see that, But yeah, there's a lot of good ones of those. I'm pretty sure I have on Game Boy. But I just need a little more time to do some research on it. Oh yeah, Kid Possible was great. At some point I'm going to do a video kind of talking about my history with the Kid Possible fan base. It's kind of cool. It's a crazy story. It deserves its own like whole video. I got to talk about that. Like, I met some really cool adults that were big Kid Possible fans. Well, this is definitely an upgrade from the Game Boy Advance version for sure. Yeah, a lot online. I met even someone in person at one time too. I met someone, I made a friend. That we were in like these Save Kim Possible campaign movements, and I met one person in person, which is kind of cool. But yeah. What I don't totally understand, I mean, I guess it's similar, but so many people say that Shenmue has like the same gameplay, same fighting style as Shenmue. Virtua Fighter here and Shenmue have the same fighting style. I don't really understand it. I mean, I guess so. But they say the fighting styles are very similar. There's no like QTEs here. So it's not that. I mean, it's just, it's your punch and kick. I don't know. I don't totally see it. I don't totally understand. Obviously, it's, inspired. Suzuki had his part in it. But other than that, I don't totally understand all the comparisons with the fighting style between that and Shenmue. Okay, so an engine's similar, but the fighting's different. Okay. Yeah, it just doesn't have the same, like, Shenmue style. But everyone, like, always compares this. That it's, when, you're asking someone to give a summary, they're like, oh, it's like an open world of Virtua Fighter, which I don't really think that's the case. Again, if there was like QTE or something in here, maybe, but like, yeah, I just don't see it as much for what we played through it.
Better run home to Mama now.
Fight! One! Ready! Go!
But yeah, if you kind of think about, like, this actually was pretty, for 1994, I think this was 1994 according to Wikipedia, this actually was pretty good graphics for 1994. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Kid Possible 3, I think is the one I picked up at the antique store. Again, you have to go back. I don't know if you were following my live streams yet when I got that game. It may have been very early on, but I do have a live stream somewhere in there where I played both the Kim Possible game and the Lilo and Stitch game, because I know this was a while ago, because this was before I actually had the retro PC set up. So, but it's still out there. Obviously, it's all archived in there. But I think it was 3, but I could be wrong. Yeah, you have to double check that. It's like it's been a while since I played it, but. cage. It did come with a little case, I think. Yeah. Well, I don't. No, actually, I think about the one antique shop. It was just a cartridge. Yeah. Unfortunately, I wish it did, but no, they sold it. It was like it was in a little protective case, but it wasn't like the original case with the original case art. Unfortunately, yeah. And I think you can actually, now that I think about it, again, if you want to search back in the arcade of into my archives of videos, not the live stream, but I did a video, my last video I did at the Bolo Antique Mall. I think it's my last one. It's when I actually purchased those two games. So you can dig back there, and I'm pretty sure I show how it was on the shelf. So, and that's the last. I think that's the last games I ever picked up at an antique shop, because then I had so much at like on this retro PC that it wasn't necessary. I still want to pick up a couple physical cartridges. I don't know what this is on the floor here, but. Alrighty, now, before we head... Oh, yeah, a lot, yeah. Yeah, there was always kind of a meme with it, like, you know, it's like Mission Impossible, it's like Mission Possible, Kim Possible. I'm sure there's some kind of play on words there that they would do. But yeah, always there was made a kind of, yeah, it was just a really good characters, good voice actors and actresses. Really cool. Steve Loader, who did the third season, he was awesome. Bob and Mark, obviously, very cool. Some of my group, my online group, they actually, because a few of them are from California in your area there, and they said one of the biggest ones that were involved in the Safe Kid Possible movement, as I think we talked about on the phone about, was he was, and I think he still lives out in Temecula, so a little bit out in your area. I think a little farther out than your area, but he lives in Temecula, and yeah, he would go to a lot of the Disney-related events and stuff, Disney concerts and meetups and stuff, and very big Disney dude, and Kim Possible fan, obviously, and yeah, he organized with a bunch of others, and he organized a meetup with Bob and Mark, and I think Steve Loader and others. And that's where I got some of that gear. Like I have the little Save Disney button. I have the little Kokomo thing, and a couple other things he got me signed or whatever. And yeah, they had a convention. Obviously, I couldn't. I was in Illinois. There was no way. I didn't have time. I had work or school or whatever. So I couldn't make it out to California for the meetup. But they did a whole meetup with the Kim Possible thing, and they're all adults. Even though it was a show for kids, these are all grown adults that just love Kim Possible, and I found this group through online forums back in the day, you know, and, you know, there wasn't as much like social media like Facebook and all this other junk and Instagram and everything else, you know, folks met online through forums, you know, back then, and it was that thing. It was called TV Tome, I think, or TV to Me. Eventually became TV.com, and they had online forums and stuff there. And I think that's how I originally found the Mission Kim Possible group, which was actually, well, it was Save Kim Possible, but it was called, we had a thing called Yahoo Groups back then. I'm really dating myself now, but we had a thing called Yahoo Groups, a meetup area where people can meet up and you join a group or whatever there. Kind of like Facebook groups today, but back then it was Yahoo Groups. There was a group called Mission Kim Possible. I joined that. So again, the play on the words of Mission Impossible is Mission Kim Possible, and, you know, kind of linked us up with these folks and the Safe Kid Possible movement, which eventually led to me kind of taking over the Save Lilo and Stitch movement, which has a website that I still run. I still run the website for Save Lilo and Stitch. I run this website for the affiliated Save Disney shows. Again, this is the whole thing I'm going to talk about eventually on a future video, but yeah, I'm still connected to those. There's really not much going on there, but I am technically still have access to their website and the files, and I technically run the thing because there weren't too many people who knew how to do web development back then. So it will be a fun story to discuss. So I have a lot to talk about, but I will save that for another day. So. And I actually did meet one person of the same Kid Possible group in person, and it'll be fun to discuss that at some point too. And I think this is where we have our save state. So now this is interesting. This is what kind of frustrates me trying to figure out this game and then using things like AI to try and figure out. So I asked the AI basically the same thing twice. Hey, how do you get out of the hospital? Okay, simple stuff, right? And then each time it totally told me a different thing. First time, it said go to Mary's room, 2F, trigger the cutscene, go to the ICU, go down to the first floor. I think we did all that. Go to the director's office, go to the main lobby, okay? And then you get out. And then I ask it basically the same thing again. Now it gives me a total different instruction. Now it tells me, this is just funny. I'm already like totally confused by this game. I ask, it's AI. I shouldn't be asking AI, but I swear it is hallucinating. Now it tells me, go to room 302. So the first thing didn't mention anything about a third floor, which seemed kind of weird. Now it tells me, go to room 302. That's where Mary is after she disappeared, supposedly. Go to take an elevator, which apparently I didn't know. Apparently you could actually do the elevators here, too. I did not know that. To the first floor, go to the lobby, look for the nurse that's hiding, and then it says, go to... From there, go look for the front door, but it's going to be blocked. Go to the director's office on the east wing, and then supposedly over there, there's a big hole in the wall, and there's a cutscene there to get out of there. Maybe another fighting scene or something, I don't know. So, I'm still about as confused as that. So hopefully you help me. We'll try to get to the third floor. Again, I know we have to get to Shenmue, so it would be cool if at least on this stream I can get out of the library, get into the city, because then I don't know what I gotta do from there. I gotta look that up, but just we'll try. We'll give it a few minutes. I won't spend like 2 hours doing it because then we won't have time for Shenmue. But I'm at least trying for a minute or a few minutes here to see if we can at least get out of here. But like we mentioned earlier in the last live stream there. Yeah, I'm definitely not the only one that's got the only newbie. I'm not the only newbie that's gotten very confused by this section of the game, so I don't feel quite as bad. I still feel dumb, but not quite as dumb. I'm certainly not the only one that's got confused. And hey, the save state did work. I think we're still on the second floor right now, right? Yep. So we're kind of in a similar thing as we talked about before, where nothing's really labeled that well. I haven't seen a lot of maps though, which is really weird. I've tried to look up maps. I have not found any like I haven't seen a lot of good maps so far. Like the hospital and the I think I found one map online of like how the general city's laid out, but okay, so we're back in this thing. I think I read some point that like after you get out of here, that you're supposed to go back to the school. I could be wrong. I thought that's what I read. That once you do that here, I mean, you can hang around the city if you want, but you have to go back to the school after this. That's kind of the impression I got. Again, all right, so we're just gonna. Oh, we got another one of these again. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get through again. There is. It does kind of feel like there's something on the third floor that we have to do. Good job, Nate. So, and I think as you get through more areas, you can look at more of the map as well, which is good. So, wow, that's crazy, huh? All right, let's. I mean, the map here is good. Would it be? There is a room over here. Have we been in? I can't remember like what rooms we've been in, but let's see. Well, this is Mary's room, right? I'd like to help Mary too, but yeah, like I tried looking up, like maybe there'll be a simple guide or something that I could find. You know, it might help to kind of give you a step by step. Because there's a lot of good guides online about how to, you know, get to different parts of Shenmue and stuff. Yeah, that's what they're saying, but it's a trick. There's stuff you got to do in order to get to the first floor, and that's where we're having issues. It's like finding the first floor. We haven't had an option to get down there. We can go down to the second floor, and it's trying to figure. We're running into issues trying to figure out what sequences we have to do. And I don't exactly know every sequence we've already done, because we've already triggered something to make the hospital all weird and maze-like. We've done that. But I'm not sure what the next sequence thing. There's something we got to do. And I don't know if it's the elevators. I don't remember even seeing the elevators in hell, but so go that way. Because then it just kind of, that's it. So that's that. You know, like Shenmue, man, like you got so many, and that's what I've always said. I love how Shenmue will kind of just, it will really guide you along. Definitely, obviously, you were a big help, especially getting through Shenmue 2. That Shenmue 2 was really confusing, but I mean, these battles are pretty cool too. Again, I haven't done a lot of these. Like, I feel like this is like kind of like a Pokemon style thing, but I've never done a ton of these. But it's like I've just been kind of doing it on auto for now. But yeah, I know, like, ideally you want to do all this stuff manually, but I have no clue. I'm nowhere near, like, figuring out how to do all that stuff yet. Okay. Not an area I'm very good at. Alright, well, let's... So now we can't do the ICU thing. But let's say it was on the second floor. So are we on the... Were we on the first floor? Is there another floor we can go up to? Okay, so this one we can only go down. Oh, there we go. And just when you start to get somewhere, then you got to do one of these things again. What we could possibly do too is if I could find an actual like legitimate guide that'll help tell me what to do, we could always do a separate save, starting over from the beginning and try and just redo this part. I kind of wish I had done a save before the hospital, but I didn't realize it was going to be this like complicated. I figured we'd get in and out of it pretty quickly. Otherwise, if I had thought about it, I'd do a save before the hospital, we could go start there again. So maybe we will do it. I might redo something a little bit off. Yeah, at least I have that. I would not be able to do it, I'm sure, on the PlayStation. I wouldn't have that option on the PlayStation. So that's good. But yeah, maybe we'll redo it at some point again on the live stream. But it would be nice. Like, there's got to be a way. There's got to be something I can do on here. But again, I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to do here. We had this last time as well. It was just kind of flipping around. Yeah, kind of a bummer. There was some people that said, well, it was mixed. There was some said they liked the PS1 better, but a lot did say they liked the PSP version better. So, I don't know. I didn't understand with either of them, but I just like get out of here. Yeah, okay, apparently you can escape. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do there either. Yeah. Yes, I would like to do... It looks like it could be a really fun series. I'm just so confused by this game. So we've done on the ICU. Like, I don't know... Oh, okay, so interesting. Okay, that's good to know. Like, at least by the map, I feel like I've done... Is there an elevator here? No, this is the room. This is the stairs. So, like, I feel like we've gone and done everything on... I think I'm on the 3rd floor. I don't know, maybe on the 2nd? Okay, so we're back in where Mary's room is, I guess. Like, I can't even figure out... If there is another floor, I can't figure out... Like, I feel like we've gone everywhere we can go. Yeah. Oh, okay. There were some people definitely saying they liked that it was a little easier to, I guess, navigate or just go through the newer versions of Persona. Which is interesting. The fight things are cool. Should I go downstairs at this point, or what? Alright, let's see, what? Oh, okay. Well, that sounds interesting. So we're back in this room again. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. All right. Well, honestly, I don't know at this point what I'm supposed to do. I might, like I said, I might end up having to just redo it because I don't know what I triggered, what I haven't triggered. I don't know. This is just my brain just sometimes can't figure out these complicated games. Uh. Okay, so now we're the Y button is hospital 2 up, so we're on the second floor. Okay. Now, will we find a way to get down to the first floor from here? That's definitely what we got. We got to get to the first floor. I can say that much. We're not going to be able. I don't know if we triggered everything we need to on the second or third floors yet. I can't honestly say that at this point. But that's until we get to the first floor. We're not getting out of here. Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's cool. Obviously, if you don't know as much as I do either. I think you know a little bit more about the series, but yeah, neither one of us have really played it, so. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it's kind of a bummer, man. Still kind of surprised because, like I said, that should have worked. It was on PS1. And then every once in a while, it kind of just keeps on repeating this thing, which I don't know what any of that means. So then I guess we just escape. I don't know. Again, there's like 6 different menu options. I don't know what any of this means. I can't escape. Okay. Well. I don't even know how to, like, get out of here at this point. Yeah, we definitely need a little bit more explanation. Yeah, I might have to redo this from the start, see if I can actually find, instead of relying on AI, which is probably not the best thing to do, find a good guidebook, one that's not as lengthy as, like, that 72-page text-based thing as I could find. But yeah, just kind of, that might help at that start fresh. I think that's what I'm on, but like, I'm pretty sure I chose auto. Yeah, auto battle engaged. Party attack with sword, sure. Yeah, we always were able to get through these pretty quickly, and now I'm like, let's see. Yeah, it's doing defending thing. Well, I didn't do a save, but it's not like I really gained any progress. But let's go back into my last save here real quick, and I'll see if we can maybe find some downstairs things again real quick. Yeah, so if I didn't do that right, I gotta do it this way. I've gotten to save states. I remember you probably remember when we were first doing the retro PC, I was having a hard time figuring out how to do the save states. I could not figure it out. We obviously got to figure it out. When I get to this game, but we figured out save states pretty well. I still don't know why the one glitch, the bug, it happens, you know. But so here, where are we? Okay, so we're still second floor. I see what looks like a downstairs. Let's see. No, this is just upstairs. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. I definitely have not seen any elevators. But yeah, I think we may have to just kind of redo this. Maybe if we do a save state before the hospital. We can explore the city more a little bit. But yeah, it's difficult because you don't know the rooms, and I also don't know exactly what I've triggered yet, which might be... I mean, we didn't lose a ton of progress, so it's not the end of the world if we redo it. We'll just have to go through the introductions again and all that other stuff, but... So, I do see it. Is this a down? Alright, now does this say we're on the first... Okay, so now we have one F. So let me do a save here. Because now we are back on the first floor. Oh yeah, I would imagine so, yeah. But now one of the things we're supposed to look for is a lobby. So that's good, I think. Okay, let's see what's here. Well, I don't know what it did, but it triggered something. Anything different is a plus. I'll take that as a win. Oh, sweet. Well, thank you. I mean, maybe we triggered most of the sequences that we were supposed to. But then it is really weird, like, why can't we find... Okay, so now there's a big yellow thing up there. That might be the lobby. Now the question is, how do we get there? Obviously, we have to go back. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Oh, that's good. Yeah, when you're kind of stuck like this, anything new is good. That's a good sign. So I guess this way. I should see it. I think so. Let's see. This might be good. Oh, we got another one of these to do now. And according to one of the AIs that I talked to, we were supposed to find a nurse in the lobby. She might be hiding, I guess. This could be positive. Thank you. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm assuming this is the lobby. Alright, saved the slot 2, so that's good. I think we got a new character in here too now.
Good.
Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get a little bit of the darkness in here, but yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, but it'll be interesting to see how it compares to the other. Okay, so we unlocked a new character, I guess, Owen. Okay. Hey, I was in high school that time, so I guess that's kind of fitting enough. Okay, so that's then head back to the school. Okay. Yeah, will this let us back out? Yay, we got out! Oh my goodness. Alright, this is a good spot to save here. Get started with Shenmue. We did it. Oh man. Now I gotta figure out where the shrine is. I don't know that, but I'll look that up later. But thank you. Whew. Nice. Finally got it there. I swear I never saw the stairs before. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I had to have that doctor heal me or something before I triggered the stairs. That could be the thing I was missing, maybe? I'm not really sure. AI didn't really help me either way on any of that, but we got it. We got to the first floor. We got out of there finally. Yay. Awesome. Well, I'm definitely keeping this save. We'll keep on going now. Now we finally got it. We're not redoing this thing again. Nope. Nope. Not redoing nothing. All right. Let's go back and look at my save slots. We don't need to keep all these other ones. Oh, that's funny. Good one. Good one. That's a good one right there. That's That's funny how much. I don't know why that's always sounds like the tomato store to me for some reason, but anyway. Okay, yeah. So these are older ones. So yeah, definitely want to get rid of that one. I'll keep the last two, I guess, just in case something got screwed up. But we're good to get rid of that one. Then we're good. It does. I don't know why. It just feels like the tomato store sound to me. I don't know. Yeah, well before the tomato store, but yeah, I don't know. It just kind of has that sound to it. Okay, cool. So now, if nothing glitched, I should be able to just launch it from here. And yes, it's saved. Awesome. See, that's what the game I was playing earlier today. Actually, it loaded that, and then just froze and made a bunch of weird noises, and it never let me continue with the game. And I don't know why. It doesn't happen too often, so I don't know what the deal was with that. But we did get it. We got the gamer episode done. I had to redo it from the beginning, which kind of wasted a half hour of my time. But other than that, we got the episode, so I need to edit it now and make it all look nice. But okay, cool. So we're good from here. So I guess it's Shenmue 3 time. Finish off the night. Cool. Wow, 10:30. That's crazy. Because I've looked at Persona, like I said, I haven't really. Pretty sure I haven't seen anything. Like I said, I don't know. Yeah, because this is Personal Nightmare. Poker Nights. Yeah, I don't have the second one, sadly. Yeah. Both of those are on there. Bang. Okay. Cool. Turned off okay this time. Turned off the first time. So the emulator is called Beta Sarah. Again, this is all Todd. I knew nothing about this. This is all Todd Herbert of Radio Waves by Todd Herbert. He's the one that set me all this up. I did not know anything where to even start with that sort of thing. So basically, what it is it's a Linux operating system, but it's set up in a way instead of going through a login screen like you're logging into Windows or normal Linux and going through and then loading a program. It's a version of Linux, because there's Linux operating systems. There's a million versions of Linux out there, obviously, Debian, Mint, etc. A million Arch Linux. There's a million different versions of Linux, Pop OS, a million of them. But this is a flavor that's designed to make it feel like a console. So now I have not. I'm too afraid. I could go through the file systems. I could get into the Linux command prompt and do all sorts of things, operate it like a PC. But the way it's set up, if it's set up properly, which Todd did, is I'm able to just kind of turn it on and it goes right to the menu. Now, Todd had to do all the fancy stuff to get the PlayStation on there, the Nintendo on there, all that. He did all that through the file system or whatever magic he did. He got it on there. But once it's set up properly, then yeah, you literally turn it on and it goes right into the little icon and treats it like you're logging into SteamOS or something similar to that. Now this is Beta Sarah. This is not the only one. There are others out there. Bazite might be another one, some kind of version of Bazite or something. I forget which one, but there are other ones out there. But this is the one Todd recommended, and the one he knew would probably be the easiest for me to use. But again, it's almost fully operational with just a controller. You don't even need the keyboard technically. I do it to do the search, but you could do it just through like you would do a console. So, and I love that setup. So it's been working good. Like I said, little glitches here and there. And the glitches may not necessarily be Beta Sarah, may not be by PC, because each one of these systems run through different emulation software. So there's emulation software for PlayStation, for Nintendo, for these old computer systems. They all got their emulation software. So glitches could be with them as well. So not anything necessarily on Beta Sarah or my PC or my TV or any of that stuff. Could be also glitch software. So which is going to happen from time to time as well. Because it's hard sometimes to get these things all working because it's the nature of the beast of emulation, unfortunately, just kind of the way it happens. So not a bad thing, but we will have. Now, again, what caused that glitch in the original Shenmue, where his face was glitching out, where the notebook was glitching out, that I don't know. Again, I'm thinking that probably was a software issue as well, with whatever emulation was running the Sega stuff. I will never know that probably for sure, but that's kind of what I'm leaning toward at this point. Well, that was probably a software glitch. Because we've played many other Sega games and they've been fine, on Dreamcast, etc. So, just probably something with that software that was not liking Shenmue for some reason. I would love to know if I had Shenmue 2, which Shenmue 2 probably could have worked on here. Well, actually, I think we may have had Shenmue 2 on here. But I think we have looked at it, but I never dug too deep into it. I know we have Shenmue 3, obviously, on here, but I think there is Shenmue 2, but we haven't really looked too far into it. I wonder how glitchy that is. Again, I don't think we've dug too far into that yet. All right, let me take my washroom break here real quick, and then we'll be set to go upstairs, I think. All right, let's go upstairs, guys. Oh, and my little light down here forgot to turn off. The switch on that. There we go. So, now it's off. Yeah, definitely reach out to me if you want to celebrate your next birthday at Wayne's Arcade World. Reserve the room. I don't know what my prices are, but I want to reserve Wayne's Arcade World for your birthday party, for your graduation party. Send me a message. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. I will look for it. I should be logged in. You know, unless it logged me out or something, but I should be pretty much logged into all the Steam stuff already. So. Yeah, my doggies are there. Pretty quiet. I do have to take them out at some point, but so yeah, she's the one that got the haircut last week, as you can tell. She's all shaved. This one will get a haircut eventually, but she's good for a little while. But she is sleepy. That's good. We do have a new series coming to the channel soon. I do some stuff on the stove. Yeah, I am bringing back my food series. I did have a food series on the channel. A few videos, mostly shorts, but videos coming. We have a new series and it involves that stove. I'm looking forward to showing you guys that. The first episode of, well, like I said, there's 4 shorts. I have 4 shorts, but I have the first video of that coming hopefully sometime this week. I think it's pretty much fully edited at this point, so. But obviously Wednesday we have our last, maybe, it might. I hope so. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to doing that. So, obviously, Wednesday we have our last Shenmue II video. Kind of sad to see it end. We have our last Shenmue II. Not sure if I have a new video coming out in the morning or if I'm going to wait till Wednesday, but Wednesday will be the Shenmue II video. And then we're officially done with that series. I can start putting the Shenmue III videos together now. So, sadly, that chapter is officially ending on the channel, but... Of course, that is, probably one of our shortest full playthrough videos, obviously, because that is just, yeah, it was. But that video will be just the walkthrough, because I had to split it up because it was glitching out. So I split it up in 2. That's why there's a part 5 and a part 6. And so, yes, it is just our walk with Shenmue. And after I kind of went through it again and watched both of them. I just kind of skimmed through them or whatever and watched the whole thing, but it's so long even I don't have time to watch all that. But I'm kind of happy with the result. I'm kind of happy the way it got split up. The final boss battle, the big building there at the end, split up with Shenmue Walk. I think it's better in the end. The glitch was annoying, but I think in the end it's better. I kind of like them split up, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, so we'll see. See how well I do with putting together the Shenmue 3 videos. I'm going to start working on that. I don't know when I'm going to release it. I may not start releasing them until July. But I am going to start working on it because I'm sure it's been a pretty big game. So I'm sure we're going to have a lot of parts to that. It's going to be a big series when it comes out on the channel. So got to start doing that a little bit at a time. All right, on to Shenmue 3, and then, of course, we have the big game reveal tomorrow, or this morning. There might be an announcement as in the community post. I might make a community post talking about it. Hopefully get a little hype going for this game announcement. So just kind of stay tuned for that. Hopefully be able to have a pretty good fun time with that. All right. There we go. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Cool. Thank you. Let me see if I can get these bookmarked here.
I can't help it.
That one. All right. That one. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, these are quite different graphics for sure.
I feel like I owe everyone something.
And it's some of the ones for the third.
Just a result or request in the
Well,
case.
it's not actually. Okay, so that's just. Okay, so these are just kind of songs and stuff. High school rooftop. Okay. Okay, cool. I like the graphics on it for sure. The more kind of, instead of the top down so much as the other ones, that's definitely more modern. Let's see. Social rank. Okay, cool.
On last night, right? I couldn't tell who it was.
And we got voices here, as you
If
can hear.
someone's showing up on TV, we can't ignore it. Let's go check it out after school. Maybe Teddy can tell us something. If it turns out someone was thrown in again, there really might be a culprit behind all this. Even if it is something about that place that's killing the victims. The police can...
Nice having voice actor. I do like the addition of voice actors. I mean, it's okay reading stuff, but
Totally.
I sometimes get a little lazy with the reading and like just kind of click skip or whatever. It's like whatever, all this text. And it's nicer when there's actually a voice person. I'm more kind of my brain tunes it in more than just looking at the text over and over again. I like hearing voices, so I appreciate that. So that'll be an added plus for sure.
Got nowhere else to go. What's the deal here? This the pity party for the guys who didn't get anything on Valentine's?
Come on, lay off.
It must suck to have no game.
I can feel with these guys. I definitely didn't have any game in high school.
Ryuji. Oh, Yusuke. You're in the same boat, huh?
Which boat?
You know, the big V-Day came and went and you didn't get any chocolates from the ladies. Oh.
Yeah. I can relate to these
I'm
guys.
not sure what you're getting at, but I did receive some chocolates.
Yeah, come to think of it, you are kind of a pretty boy.
So if you got all that chocolate, what are you doing here?
A craving strike. I felt the powerful desire for some of Boss's coffee and his curry, and perhaps one of his desserts if the opportunity presents itself. It may take some digging, but if I can find all the money on me, I should be able to cover it. How about you just take a seat?
Oh, it's just like last year. But maybe I'm... I was all set to complain, but I don't know. Maybe girls don't like me for a reason, like I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Oh no, who are you? And what have you done with Ryuji?
Shut up.
Boy, this definitely brings back some PTSD in my lonely days in high school.
Better than moping, I suppose. Admirably constructive.
Right? So, how about it, boss? Any tips on the ladies?
My only tips are in a jar. While I'm certainly in no rush to find a relationship, I confess I'm curious to hear Boss's thoughts on love.
Same here.
Well, it's pretty complicated. In my
experience, women can be casual about expressing attraction to guys. Sometimes it can be subtle. And popular guys definitely pick up on those cues.
Yeah, I don't pick up on any
So
cues.
what? We gotta keep an eye out for these
I still
things?
don't understand cues.
No, the opposite. See, women, they like guys who know themselves.
Okay.
You gotta know how to be comfortable with who you are.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
On high alert, trying to chase love. Sounds to me like he's still figuring himself out.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Man, this is complicated.
Yep, that's love. Never as simple as it looks. If it
So
was,
true.
it wouldn't be any fun.
Yeah, good point.
That's deep.
Quite enlightening. But I suppose that confirms it. Pursuing love for its own sake would be fruitless. I'll let my heart guide me. When the time is right,
Yeah.
I'm sure
Persona 1 needed voice acting for
This
sure,
guy seems
but
pretty confident.
probably didn't have the resources on that
Well,
PS1, even for the PS1 to do something like that.
figuring myself
Although
out.
PSN was pretty powerful. They had a CD, right?
Look for a girlfriend.
Surprised they still couldn't fit voice acting on
Yeah,
a CD for PlayStation 1. If they could at least have voice stuff on PS1.
Not used to getting
Probably not
sick.
PSP. I don't think couldn't do that on PlayStation Portable, but I think they have voice
You guys
on
wanna
it.
go eat somewhere? My treat.
Seriously?
I couldn't ask for a full meal. All I wanted was some coffee and curry.
And that's different how?
Yeah, a long cutscene though.
Some fancy restaurant sushi. Or a steak. A5 grade.
Even the cat.
It's still better than going through all the tech stuff though, for
Let me
sure.
close the shop and we can head out.
How long is this thing over yet? Oh, almost over.
You can have this.
It's a 4-minute cutscene. 4 minutes, 43 seconds.
Got it from some lady at a convenience store. I mean, she was an employee, but hey.
I like the relationship building on it. That's kind of cool.
Hell no.
Hey, if you two lovebirds are finished, we've got a restaurant to get to.
Crap. Sorry. Come on, you're gonna leave us behind.
So 15 million road, yeah. So here's some on Steam. So
Customize and save.
there's here, so 6
Liberty Mutual. Still got it.
If
Okay.
you've tried multiple.
Well, there was one cat that was like talking in that particular Valentine's cutscene. I don't know where the cat was in there. I didn't see a cat, but
You guys want to go eat some?
oh, there is a cat. Oh my god, that's funny. I didn't even see the cat at first. And now I was like, why was there a cat talking? And there's a cat right there. Aw, that's adorable. That's a kitty. I have a black kitty. My old kitty, my senior kitty, is black like that. Not doesn't have a white nose, but yeah, it's good. It does have a little white kitty in there. Oh, a little black kitty with a white nose. That's cute. That's adorable. I would like to play as a cat. That's what I want to do. All right, well, let me say, I'm going to put those in my, that's not Shenmue, but I'm going to put it in my Shenmue folder here so I can look at those other ones later. But, yeah, let's get those there. That's cute. I like the cutscenes. I like the talking thing. That helps a lot. Yeah, that's kind of cool that you can enter. Do I have all these on here now? Persona 3, Persona 3. Okay, I'll put this one down in there. There's that. Okay. All right, those are all saved. We got our Shenmue 3 map. We need to click play on there. I need to get my controller plugged in. We said, yeah, it looks like, I mean, it's surprisingly, but we still have the one area here to discover or look into, but we've actually got through a big portion of, I like the way this is laid out. Yeah, this is laid out pretty nice, the Shenmue 3 map. We still have to go to Blossom Road, Scenary Road. There's a temple up here. There's a building that just says Save Shenmue. I don't know what that's about. Maybe we'll find that out later. I was thinking at first, I was looking at it the other day, last week we were doing stream, I thought it said Save Shenmue. So I'm like, okay, this must be, maybe Shenmue gets captured like Nozomi did or whatever, and we got to save her or something like that. But it's Save Shenmue, so I don't know what that is. It's a big building, but I guess we'll find out. We're actually going to pass by there on our way. We're going to, by the way, so if you guys don't know, we got to meet up we have a new set of thugs. I can't remember. Was it called Red Dragons or something like that? I think Red Dragons, something like that. I forgot now what their name was. But we got to meet the bad guys, the thugs again, more thugs. It's always thugs at the bustling diner. Now, I don't think we're going to see them right away because it's the start of the next day. It's pretty early. And I don't think that thugs, bad guys, are going to be at a diner slash bar or whatever this is at like 11 o'clock in the morning. So I have a feeling it's going to tell us to come back. But we'll see. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves right now. So but that is what our objective is. We can do the log stuff. We got stuff that we could do. We can call Shenmue on the phone again. Or not Shenmue, but Nozomi. I was also thinking because I think we haven't like talked to. I think Joy's on there, so we got to talk to Joy on the phone as well. So I got to remember to do that. I got to do more of that. Now I don't know how many. If there's more because there's like 3 options for us, like with talking with Nozomi. So I don't know if we've done all our things we could talk about with her, or if there will be more down the line. I'm hoping there's more. Kind of like we had all those things to talk with Shenhua about, so I'm hoping we'll be able to talk a little bit more with her, but we'll find that out. But I kind of want to do the Joy thing and see what she has to say. We got to call Tom back. We've only talked to Tom once, and then we could do obviously some of the other random ones as well. But I'm interested in talking to Joy again. So all right, let's get this started, guys. Yay. June 10th. Last played June 10th. Man, 6 days. Oh my goodness. I have not played Shenmue 3 in like 6 days. That's just wrong. Save Shenmue. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm kind of invested now. I think I'm kind of invested in the movement now. I think now after doing Shenmue 3, I'm gonna have to really be in the give a Shenmue 4 movement. I'm gonna have to become a part of your guys' movement. I did help save Kim Possible. If I could help save Kim Possible, I could help save Shenmue. I mean, right? So. Yes, Shenmue 4 and then Shenmue 0. That's what we want. I just think it's funny because we got the 0 there, for the other one. I like so. I don't know if they'd call it Shenmue 0 though. That sounds kind of weird, but. Oh man, I have less money. I have more tokens, but I have less money than I did leaving Bayou Village, so that's not good. We need to make some more money. It kind of has. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. I don't know. Shenmue. I have to think about it. Yeah, it does match with the Yakuza 0, so that's kind of why I was thinking of it. But I don't know. Shenmue 0, I don't know. It doesn't sound as cool, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Where I like not that they're asking me what I want to name a game, but it would be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see how I feel about it later. I do want that one because I want to see him in high school, like going into battles. What I'd like to see, and like if there was a prequel, I'd like to see him in high school, and I would like to see him like training. I don't know what the storyline would be, but I'd like to see him training with his dad more. Those are 2. Shenmue Oranges would be cool. Yeah, I think that's probably better. But yeah, I would want to see him training with his dad. Get a little backstory of his relationship with Tom and Shenhua, obviously, or not Shenhua, but Nozomi. But yeah, like training, like learning skills, training with his dad stuff. I think that would be pretty cool too. So probably should get number 4, and maybe get your conclusion that everyone wants in Shenmue 4, and then go back to the prequel. I think that's what they would do, but I don't know. I think they'll do 4 before they do 0, but. Yeah, that is true. You know, I would be okay with it as long as he did guarantee, like, hey, you know, yeah, I know it's gonna take a while, but we're definitely, you know, we're definitely gonna have a Shenmue 5. Don't worry, you'll get your conclusion. But I'd hate to go through the whole process of getting a 4 and then be left on a cliffhanger with no chance of, like, getting a 5. So, as long as he's serious about 5, you know, if some reason he feels like, you know, this is my last chance, then he needs to make a, you know, a good conclusion, or at least some kind of good. He obviously could follow it up, or kind of, you know, a lot of seasons will end it on kind of a cliffhanger, but then also have a nice resolution as well, you know. But yeah, if they could put it out somewhat similar to each other, that would be good. But yeah, I just want to make sure that everyone gets, you know, the conclusion that they want, you know. And I'd hate to go through all that with a 4 and then there's like no chance of 5, and then we're back in the same spot again, hanging on a cliffhanger. So as long as he promises there's a 5, then I'd be okay waiting for that too. I'd have no problem with that. But you know, I wasn't here when the series was originally around, but there was, from what I've read, there was a lot of people that were really convinced that this game, Shenmue 3, was going to be the conclusion, that this was going to be. And, you know, obviously I haven't looked at the ending of this much yet. I'm sure we're going to run across Londi again at some point, but I have not looked at the ending, and I don't want to necessarily get a spoiler. But a lot of folks thought that this
Hey, you. Yeah.
was going to be a
Didn't you pay for
conclusion.
your room tonight? Don't tell me you don't have any cash. No, I do. Thank you.
Thank you. Because I'm curious. Oh yes, we do have Joy. Okay, I'm just really curious. I got it. We'll come back. We'll do more Nozomi, but I want to talk to Joy. I'm still kind of bummed we don't see her, and like it doesn't seem right that we see Ren, but we don't see Joy. Kind of bummed. I wish they had included her.
Hello?
Joy?
Bill?
Yeah.
You? Where are you and what are you up to? I haven't heard from you once since you left Hong Kong.
Sorry about that. It's not easy to make calls where I've been.
Is that right? Well?
Well, what?
Don't you have something to say to me?
Okay.
Who? Ren, Joy, Wong.
How are you doing, Joy?
Fine, I guess.
That's good to hear.
You?
Not so bad.
Cool.
Mm.
Hey,
What's wrong, Joy?
what's wrong with you?
Nothing. Really.
This is
Nothing,
kind of
huh?
awkward.
Then there's nothing wrong with me either.
Alright. I guess I'll let you go then.
You what? Wait!
What?
You finally call and that's it?
Well, I didn't really have much to say.
Is that right?
Anyway,
Yeah,
I'll
definitely.
call again sometime.
Yep. I won't get my hopes up.
I'd be more worried if you did.
Damn you, Dio. Well, whatever. Just don't get hurt.
I'll be careful.
Again, that was probably one of the most awkward. Now, I've had my share of awkward conversations, but that was
I should call it quits for today.
that was weird. Anyway, well, we'll be calling her back. Don't worry.
Good morning, Neil.
Morning.
Did you get enough rest?
Yeah. Did you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that was awkward.
I'm going to head out then.
Okay, take care.
You too.
It's kind of funny. I was wondering if she was going to follow us around all the time, unlike in Bayou Village, and it's similar to Bayou Village where she kind of... I'm sure she will join us later. And it's funny because in Bayou Village, she asked the same thing then, if we got enough rest. I just kind of like that touch to it. Again, a lot of nods back to... Yeah, exactly.
Do you have a minute?
What do you want?
Are you Bai Tongzhou?
I am. What's it to you?
I'm helping out at Hotel Niawu.
The hotel? You've got the wrong guy.
There's no mistake. Come with me.
No way!
Woman.
I am a truly free man. I refuse to be held down by things like money or society. If you want me to go, you'll have to drag me there by force.
Yeah, that wasn't too hard.
I give up. Uncle! Uncle! I'll pay my debt. Just let me go.
Thank you.
I'm totally broke. It's no problem, though. I can always just dine and dash again.
Hey,
Farewell.
I guess I should go back to the hotel.
Yeah, that would be something like that. I would hope I really do hope there's a return to Japan. I would want to see him. I don't know how they work in the story, but I'd like to see him go back to the original town. And then we'd also get a chance then to see how they redid the town on better graphics, you know?
Excuse me.
Oh, it's you. You find Joe?
Yes. And we made him cough up what he owed too.
I never doubted you. I never misjudge a man.
Thanks.
Here's a token of thanks for your troubles. It's a limited edition t-shirt made by none other than myself.
Thank you.
I hope you'll help out if anything else comes up. Anyway, while you're here, if you're gonna...
5 yuan.
Hey, it's not a thumb.
I think I'm going to pass.
What? You're not gonna buy any?
This is a pretty room through here. I like this. I want to have a meal in here.
This name.
Shutsai Lu. He was once a humble man who used to train with us here.
Here?
Unfortunately, he has strayed from the path, and now sullies his name as a member of the Red Snake.
Ah, Red Snakes. Okay, that's what we're looking for.
Snakes.
I forgot what I said I would love. Yes, Red Snakes.
So he's 6 to 1.
Creepy dungeon looking area. See where this creepy dungeon area is. Okay. Okay, that's definitely where they have fights.
Excuse me. Have you come to train? You can practice your kung fu on a wooden dummy, or polish your techniques.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes
You can
sense.
also test your skills in a real match. What will you do? Do you want to have a match? Your next opponent will be Blue Wolf.
Blue Wolf, all right.
Here I go. What's with this guy?
Yeah, exactly.
You beat Blue Wolf. That makes you third to one. A most impressive victory. That's the spirit. Rooster step, huh? Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Okay, this is that one again we were having difficulty with. I think I kind of figured it out finally. This is what the old dude taught us in the original. I think we got it pretty good.
Maybe I'll practice some more. Maybe later. Horse stance, huh? Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Okay, I figured we were gonna see him, but I didn't really know for sure. I kind of just assumed it, but I was afraid to look up spoilers and know too much about how the ending works. But yeah, it can't be a Shenmue game without him popping up there, you know, right?
Maybe I'll practice some more. I'll save it for later. One one-inch punch. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, just seeing the graphics difference between all of them is just kind of amazing, so it'd be interesting comparing it for sure. It should give us a little boost with the HP here. Let's see what where we're at. I forgot where we were at, 17 something, but let's go into our food thing. 1787, maybe. I might add a boost.
Chopping wood, huh? That's hard work for little pay, but you chop quicker than me.
Let me chop some wood.
Of course, young man. Yeah.
Exact same music, which I just find that funny. They're not even Value Village, it's the exact same music.
That's the way.
That's the chopping wood music, I guess. I mean, it kind of had a Value Village vibe to it, but now apparently it's just...
That's the way. Bullseye. That's the way. You did it. That's the way. Good. Bullseye. That's the way. Good. Yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah. Bullseye. That's the way. Yeah. That's the way. Yeah. That's the way. Yeah. That's the way. Yeah. That's the way. Just like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, there's... I think I might know where this is on the map, but we'll see. I don't think we've gotten there yet, but...
Let me chop some wood.
Of course, young man. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good. Bullseye. Yeah. That's the way. You did it. Good. Yeah.
Interesting.
Good. That's the way.
Yeah, I hope we get to see that character for sure. Yeah, same thing as last time.
Impressive for such a young man.
No, I'm good.
Didn't think so. There are plenty of easier ways to make money, after all.
I like all the places selling food. There's so many places you can buy food. Wait, what the heck is this? Smart Ball Center. What in the heck? Oh, okay. I mean, I see it on the map. What the heck? This isn't a casino. Well, there is a slot machine there. What in the heck? Yeah, this is interesting. Oh, they got a Route 66 sign. What the heck? We just did Route 66 video. Oh, let's go. Get your kids on Route 66. Okay.
I'll give it a try.
Sure. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but... Is this a QTE thing, or what is this? It's like another little arcade thing. Oh, okay. So this is almost like a Plinko type thing, but maybe like a bingo or something, or like a tic-tac-toe type thing, maybe. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's pinball, but almost got like a tic-tac-toe vibe to it, or some of the mechanical pinballs. Okay, interesting. I wonder. If it's not tic-tac-toe, then our goal is just to like probably fill them all up, I guess. Okay. I'd probably not do that, but... I did not know about this. I knew about the arcade, but the two arcades, but... Interesting, okay. I like this. I still gotta figure out what to do with all those tickets we've got back in Bayou Village. I don't know, maybe we can't because we're out at Bayou Village? I never could figure out what to do with them. So I don't know if it's in here somewhere or... It said to look for, like, it's something what the, It said to look for a Shenmue wheel. That's when I asked either Google AI or something. It said that those you have to go to the Shenmue wheel. So I don't know what that was, but that's what it said. And we got Canby Stew. Okay.
Not too bad. I'll keep going.
All right, interesting. Do want to see what this is interesting. Oh, old-fashioned change machine. Wow, that's right from that's from my childhood right there. Wow. Are these like prizes you can win or something? Okay, cool. Lucky roll. We do like the slot machine. Can we actually play it though? Oh, maybe we can't play it. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, we haven't had slot machines since the first Shenmue. Oh, that looks cool. I really do want to play it, but... Okay, interesting. Oh, and they have multiple... Oh, yeah, bummer down. Why is there random stuff up there? Okay, so they all have different patterns to them. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's right across from the arcade. Interesting. I don't remember if we've looked in this one yet or not. Yay, Wacky Mole. Oh, they got a basketball game. Oh, I don't think we've looked in this one yet. There's that one I'm bad at, but... What the heck is this? Today's challenge. Okay, I guess we can't do that one. We have our classic beauty. Oh, we have gumball machine? Oh, we can't do the gumballs. Oh, that's a bummer. Hi. And she's watching that TV too. When was watching the TV thing like that? I am happy about the wacky moles back though. One of my favorites so far. Yeah, I do love the wacky mole. High score. Hey, more of those tickets. All right, so there's still something we can do with those tickets, and we're gonna figure that out. I'm gonna research that this week. And then this one they had the... Kind of want to check this out. I don't know what this...
Maybe I should play one.
I'm guessing this is just an aiming thing here. Oh, so this is kind of like the water bucket game. I'm going to be probably bad at this. Oh my god. Yeah, we're going to need to practice a little on this. Took a while before I could get any of the water bucket ones. Oh, well, so.
I've got to focus. I'll keep going. I'll come back later.
Oh, and then they have the prize exchange up here.
Hi. Ready to exchange those tokens? Trade your tokens in for prizes right here. Yep. Okay, pick your prize.
$105,000 tokens. I know, yeah, some of these things I know we can exchange them. Yeah, I love the music, yeah. I don't know if any of this is valuable yet or not, but...
Hope you'll be back soon. Yes.
Ooh, what do we get here?
Do you have a second?
Hello. How about some ice cream?
Not right now.
Really? You're not like cold things? How about some hot ice cream then?
Oh.
Just kidding. There's no such thing as hot ice cream.
That
You
is true.
fell for it. You're funny, mister.
That's interesting. Yeah, we gotta make sure to talk to more of these characters and stuff. There's some funny folks in here. Let's see here. Oh, okay. I think it's raining. So that's interesting. So this is the building that's just labeled, yeah, definitely. This is the building that's labeled just a Save Shenmue. I don't know what that means, but that's that building right there. This is this should be the Blossom Road. This kind of has Shenmue Bayou Village vibes here a little bit.
Is this it?
Yeah. No, it's a fan movement. I mean, like I said, I know a little bit about fan movements, so you can do good things. So very proud of him for bringing, for getting Shenmue 3 and. Uh oh, here's the bad guy.
That's him. Jerk who got in my way.
Looks like I had you to thank for half I wouldn't mind me. Let me pay you 10 points. I got business with you too. What I care. Yeah, blockhead.
Come on.
Yeah, this reminds me of some of the chase scenes in our first two games. There's a lot of vibes of those chase scenes.
You okay?
I think we mostly had him in Shenmue 2, but we had some pretty big chase scenes, I remember. I think in Shenmue 1 as well, but...
You okay?
Oops, wrong one.
You okay?
And I think the next one's left, if I remember right. There we go.
Hello, hello. Want some fruit? Keeps you young and healthy. Thanks. Come back soon.
Yeah, it's kind of got a cool sound to it. I like the sound.
Come get some dim sum if you're hungry.
Yeah, good achievement. Good,
Piping hot.
good achievement. I'm glad we got it. I don't know how I didn't figure that out before. I don't know. I don't know what I was missing. The only thing we really did was differently is that we had that scene with the doctor. So maybe that's what I needed. Which, funny enough, didn't really go to anything
Come back.
didn't really include anything that I found through AI. So I don't know.
Excuse me.
Come get some dim sum if you're. Until next time.
Are you gonna buy one? Thanks. Now I can eat.
He probably has a lot of food. He's just scamming me. Whatever. That's fine.
Is that really all I get?
Oh wait. What the heck? I know that
This
dude.
much. I want this much.
Haha.
Might as well just do it myself. Please, sir. Give me a break. I've got a business to run. I can't believe how stingy you people are. Hey, Brad. Oh, for crying out loud. What are you doing here? Can't you tell? Mine's
and chow mein.
This is no time for jokes. There you go with that scary face. What the hell are we doing in the airport? You remember hearing Chu Yuan Da's story back in Kowloon? About what?
Treasure, I'm talking about treasure. Scent so strong I could practically smell it.
You. I'm gonna walk around some more.
I think it's a different voice actor. He sounds different.
We passed for a red snake. Guess it's back to the bustling diner I go.
Hey, cool, we got an achievement. Ren is back. That is awesome. That is so cool. Yeah, interesting. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of interaction with him soon, but for now, that's kind of cool. What the heck? And they got a thing in here too. They got a little skee ball type game. What the heck?
Maybe I should play one.
Huh. I didn't know. I mean, I do that at the arcade and all these little things too. I get prizes on it and everything. That's kind of cool. Okay, well, it's a similar thing here. There you go, pull that down, there you go. Well, that's not good. Okay, we're not doing too good so far, though. Come on, give me one. There we go. Hey! I got two of them. That was a hard one. That was harder than the other one.
I've got to focus. I'll keep going. I'll pass.
Yeah, that's cute. I like the cute little characters and stuff on them. It's kind of neat. Yeah, they got a lot of these throughout. It's so wild. And a telephone. I guess if you want to buy your own horse stance, you can do that there, apparently. Yeah, I haven't looked a while, but I know there's another one of the wood chopping guys somewhere in this town, but I didn't quite figure that out yet. But anyway, let's continue on this way. I don't know if the dudes will be back there. You did say we'll go back to that bar or whatever, so that's what we could try. Might be able to. I hear the random cat still again. I'd like to know what this is. If it's it's the same thing. Save Shenmue. So that's what it is. It's labeled as Save Shenmue. I'm like, what is this? Can we go in there? Okay. What the? Okay. Is this what? Is this the wheel that I get to use those keypads on? A dedication to the fans. Okay. That's supposed to be you, Suzuki? Wait, one of these pictures are these like Kickstarter fans? These pictures on here? What in the heck? I had no clue this was a thing, but wow. Oh, that's cool. Looks like we got some fan art over there. Oh yeah, that's definitely fan art. I know that from my Kim Possible fan days. I'm very familiar with the fan art. Oh my god. That's such a cool touch, man. It is. Dang, I wish I kickstarted this thing, man. I could have had my face in the game. I didn't. A little forklift job, like a little capsule we picked up. What is this? This is one ticket, one spin. This might be what to use.
I'll give it a try.
I don't know. Yeah, this is what we get to use all those tickets for, I'm guessing. I don't know where we want to do it. Let's try that. Okay, so we finally figured out what we could do with the tickets, I guess. And we got a bunch of them. But I mean, we get 11. I mean, that's not much. It's 30, but.
Excuse me. Hello there. Is everything okay? Actually, I'm here for something else. Do you know the way to the bustling diner? Oh, hungry, huh? Never bet on an empty stomach, I say. It's that way. Thanks.
Alright, are they going to be there? Or are we going to have another fight or what? Yeah, it's looking really creepy around here now at night. Yeah, I don't see the guys outside.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm trying to track down the red snakes. Could you tell me what you know about them?
Try asking another staff member. Out front.
Got it. Thanks for the tip. Excuse me. I'm trying to track down the red snakes. Could you tell me what you know about them?
They never pay for anything. They just eat for free and call it a protection fee.
They do this often?
Yeah, whenever and wherever they feel like it. They're as vile as they come. I heard they got revenge on the priest of Washoe Temple when he spoke out against them.
Washoe Temple, huh? It's getting late. This can wait until tomorrow. Hey, Shenmue.
Hi, Dio. Have you found anything?
Nothing new.
Okay.
I met someone unexpected, though.
Oh, who?
A man I met in Hong Kong named Ren.
Ren, huh? Is he a friend of yours?
Not exactly. I keep my guard up when he's around.
So, he's a bad guy?
Yeah. Actually, he is.
But we can trust him?
Well, yeah. We just have to watch our backs is all.
Okay. Theo, I'm going to go back to the room.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, that voice! Is this real?
Yeah,
You're still in China, man.
that I am.
Oh, but you find a new girlfriend while traveling?
Well... Now that you mention it, I think I have.
Like Leo! Where'd you go?
But she's really just a friend.
Really? But she's a girl too, right?
Yeah, so this is the same conversation.
She's a girl,
we
but
heard already.
girlfriend isn't a word you just throw around.
For real?
I'm not really sure what else to say, but I don't think it's a coincidence that we met. A lot of strange things have happened.
It's like destiny, Leo.
Now this definitely sounds like the same voice actor.
The one?
The one! And you gotta protect that girlfriend like it's your life.
As I was saying before, I'm going to go. But let's talk again sometime.
That sounds like a plan, man. I'll be waiting.
Later, Tom.
Goodbye, y'all. See you around.
I had a feeling it was.
Hello?
Joy?
Bill,
Yeah.
what's up?
I ran into Ren here.
Ren? I knew it. So he did go after you.
Yeah.
Well, play nice.
Play nice. With Ren?
Why not? You'd make a great team if you ask me.
Don't make me laugh. Nobody would make a great team with him. He's only interested in treasure. Treasure is about the last thing I'm after.
That may be true, but I think you two would have a blast together.
A blast? With Ren? Really?
Definitely. I mean, he really liked you, didn't he?
Give me a break. Anyway, I'll call again sometime.
Yep. I won't get my hopes up.
I'd be more worried if you did.
Damn you, Dio. Well, whatever. Just don't get hurt.
Okay, I'll be careful. I should call it quits for today. I should call it quits for today.
Wow.
Go to the Hao Zhao Temple. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to look at my map. Is that the one that's over here? Oh, it's right over here, okay. It's kind of in that back in that area where that save Shenmue thing was, but to the left, okay. I thought I saw it before, okay, cool.
Hey, you!
Yes?
You need to pay for your room tonight. Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
No, I do.
Thank you.
Won't let me go to the bathroom on stream? Oh my god. Can I go in the ladies' room? Oh, nope. Sorry, no ladies' room for you.
Excuse me.
Hello, dear. It's 5 if you're gonna...
5 yuan.
Hey, so? Thanks. If you're gonna make more than one call, you should buy a bunch of cards.
Yeah, that's a cool feature I like. I like having the access to the hotel. It's really neat. And I know, of course, the calling thing. But now, have we done all the things with Shenmue that we could do now at this point? Or not Shenmue, but Nozomi? There was like 3 things. I think we might be able to only deal with 3 things per person. That's kind of thing. I don't think there's like unlimited talks. I think we taught instead of in a camera, but let's see. Let's try one more time. I like hearing her voice, you know.
Hello?
Arasaki.
Hazuki?
Yeah,
Oh, hi. You sound good.
I'm doing good.
Are you still in China?
Yeah.
You aren't getting into trouble, are you? Is everything okay?
Yeah. There's nothing to worry about.
We talked about friends. We talked about martial arts. Well, I don't know if we talked about friends. How about the amulet? Well, let's do this one again.
I have Shenhua with me, so there's nothing to worry about.
What?
Yeah, okay, so these are all just, yeah, we've heard.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, but
Arasaki,
you're traveling.
I'll be fine. And
Real?
sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
I guess no.
I see.
Yeah, we've done all this already. So we get 3 things it looks like per person, roughly.
Shenhua. Actually,
It really doesn't advance anything in the story, but
I see.
I mean, it's interesting, but yeah, I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah, apparently we don't get to do as much as I was hoping on here, but we do get 3 things. We could there's one more thing that looks like we could do with Joy, so we call her. Well, I guess we'll do the other ones too. We still have a bunch in here, but.
Hello?
Joy?
Bill,
Yeah.
what's up?
How's Wong doing?
Wong? He's fine.
That's good to hear.
What? You worried about him or something?
He really helped me out a lot.
If I didn't?
You were a huge help too, Joy. I really appreciate everything you did.
Now you tell me.
But you're an adult, right? Wong is just a kid, and yet he did so much for us.
Well, he's fine. But you know his story, don't you?
What do you mean?
He survives by stealing people's bags
Definitely.
when the need arises.
Oh, right. I remember that now.
He's tough. That kid can take care of himself.
True. Anyway, I'll call again sometime.
Yep, I won't get my hopes up.
I'd be more worried if you did.
Damn you, Dio. Well, whatever. Just don't get hurt.
Okay, I'll be careful. I should call it quits for today.
Hi, Leo.
Hey, Shenhua.
Good morning.
Morning.
Are you well?
Yeah, I'm totally fine. I should be asking you that. How's the city treating you?
I'm getting used to all of the people. It's okay.
Yeah? Good. I'll head out then.
Okay. Be careful.
I kind of miss our conversations in the village. You know, we'd have those, well, in the village, but in the, back in her house at night, we'd have all, we talked about her history and stuff. Doesn't seem like we can keep on doing that. That's uncomfortable. Oh, hello, restaurant.
Hey.
Huh? Oh, it's you again. This is perfect. Give me a hand.
I refuse.
At least listen to me. There's a life on the line here.
Let's hear it.
This is a real tearjerker. I met this old geezer. His grandkid is getting married, but the geezer is dying. He doesn't have much time left. He wants to make it to his grandkid's wedding. Ain't it sad?
And then what happened?
Ever hear of the almond mushroom? They call it the mushroom of life.
Huh?
It's a medicinal mushroom. If you had it, you could live longer. But it's crazy rare. It'd take forever for me to find it.
And you want help finding it?
You got it. Come on. Can't you help a pitiful old man?
I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
Now we're talking. I knew you were the one to ask.
And?
I found out that you can get them at pharmacies and Chinese medicine shops.
Pharmacies. And Chinese medicine shops.
There's not much time. Let's split up.
Okay.
I'll take care of the area from the harbor up to Vendor Avenue. You get the area from Vendor Avenue to Blossom Road.
That's fine.
I'm counting on you, man.
Alright, so we're looking for pharmacies and... Huh. Interesting. It feels big, but I almost would kind of say it's kind of a medium. Especially medium compared to Shenmue 2. But it's pretty easy to get around for sure. I do like the layout for sure. I don't know, what am I don't really see any pharmacy though. Yeah. Antiques, okay.
What's that?
That is a rock only found in Bayou Village.
Oh.
Phantom Riverstone.
So you know of it. Why would a traveler like yourself?
People seeking this stone came all the way to Bailu.
What? Come to think of it, there was somebody rather inquisitive about this rock.
That's rather curious.
Isn't it, though? It was a thug from the Red Snakes.
Of course.
He was asking for names of stonemasons and their whereabouts.
The Red Snakes. I knew it. Do you know where they are?
I know this is their territory, but I have no idea where they're holed up.
I see. Can I ask you something?
What?
Which way is Hua Xiao Temple?
It's on Blossom Road, so head this way.
Okay, great. Thanks.
I'm not really sure what was going on with that mission. I don't know where these pharmacies are, but I don't even see it on this notepad anymore, so I don't know. Oh, there you go. So it's over here. Request. Okay. Now it's Blossom Road from Vendor Avenue. Okay, I don't know. This might be a good one to ask the old Google. Let's see. What shop do I go to in Shenmue 3 Mission with Ren. Medicine. Old man. I don't even know the whole backstory of that, but go to Tough Guy Herbs. This is a medicine shop located on the promenade where it meets Blossom. Repeated details for. Find the shop, buy the item, return to Ren. Okay, so Tough Guy Herbs. Oh yeah, it's right here. Cool. Right at the end. Awesome. Thank you, Google. Or thank you, AI, I should say. You haven't been very helpful with you're helpful here, you know. You weren't helpful with Persona, but you were helpful with this so far, so okay, cool. Right over here. I guess we should complete yeah, that's better AI this time.
Excuse me.
Welcome to Tough Guy Herbs.
Do you have almond mushroom?
Almond mushroom? We do. We only have one, though. It's 50 yuan. Will you be purchasing it?
Yeah, I kind of have to.
I'll take it.
Thank you. Do you need anything else? We have a nice selection. And just so you know, we also buy medicinal herbs. If you have a set of herbs on you, we'll take them off your hands.
I think I have the set on the bottom.
Oh, now these will make some potent medicine. If you come across more of this stuff, hurry on back.
All right. I got the almond mushroom. I should bring it to Ren.
Sweet, we almost completed another mission. It kind of reminds me of another game which apparently has a lot of side missions from what I've been told. Oh. What are you? Where are you off to, girl? Where are you running around here?
Hi, Shenhua.
Hi, Neil.
Hey, Shenhua.
Hi, Neil. Have you found anything?
Just one thing. They attacked a temple.
They what? But why?
I'm not sure. All I know is they attacked Huaxiao Temple.
That's terrible.
I know. I'll go investigate. You make sure everyone's okay here.
Okay.
Is he just walking around randomly? You're just gonna stand there? This is like a total. This is a perfect scroll. This is screenshot. I'm screenshotting this. Not gonna be my thumbnail, but I still totally screenshotting. This is so cute. See if I can actually do this right. It should work. Let's see, did it go through? Sometimes I can't tell on Steam if my screenshots actually went through. Perfect. I mean, we're kind of looking different ways. I'll have to look at the comment here. I have to find Shanghai here. I can see Shanghai having roads, cars, motorcycles, and buses as well. Shanghai would be a great way for Shenmue 4 to have more Shenmue 2 scale. Yeah. Oh, definitely, I agree with that. I thought I responded to that, but maybe I didn't. But yeah, no, I totally agree on that. So yeah, no, that'd be cool to see that for sure. All right, let's see. Let's head back to. I guess we gotta go to the temple, but kind of want to get this mission over with here. So. Yeah, January 20th. That was a big day to start on that, that's for sure. About halfway through the year now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll never forget that. That was a weird bug, but...
Hey. Oh, it's you. Did you find the almond mushroom?
Okay.
You got it? Leave it to this guy. Here, take this.
Okay. Oh my god, he's giving me all sorts of stuff.
What the heck is this? The client had it.
Well, you just give me a whole bunch of junk.
Chopping wood, huh?
That's hard work for a little pay, but you chop quicker than me.
Let me chop some wood.
Of course, young man. That's the way. Good. That's the way. Yeah. That's the way. Good. That's the way. Good. way. You did it. Yeah. That's the way. Good. You did it. Yeah. Good. That's the way. Good. Yeah. Just like that. Bullseye. Good. Bullseye. That's the way. Such a fresh cut.
Let me chop some wood.
Of course, young man. Yeah. That's the way. Yeah. That's the way. Good. Yeah. That's the way. Good. That's the way. Yeah. You did it. Just like that. Yeah. That's the way. Good. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Bullseye. Just like that. That's the way. Good. That's the way. Yeah. Good. That's the way. You did it. Yeah. It's tough, isn't it?
No, I'm good.
Didn't think so. There are plenty of easier ways to make money, after all.
Yeah, it's calming. It is definitely calming. All right, let's head over to the temple, and I think that's probably where we're gonna wrap it up for the night. Still got a little ways to go in this actual day cycle, so I think we'll see what's going on at the temple, what they have to say, and then we'll be good. I'd say we made pretty decent progress. We met Ren. We talked to Joy. Chopped some wood. Yeah, thank you.
Hey.
Oh, hey. I was looking for you.
Huh?
You got that thing I gave you? Was there a nasty face inside?
I don't know.
I didn't think that piece of junk would actually be worth something. If only I could get it back.
What are you muttering about?
That's nothing. About the vase. You didn't sell it, did you?
I threw it in the river.
You what?
Just kidding. Why are you so interested in that vase?
I'm not interested at all. Nope. Not at all.
That's fishy.
Good old Ren.
Just remembered I have to be somewhere. Bye.
Okay.
That guy.
And he's gone. Let's see, what vase is he even talking about? Oh, I still got these things. I don't think I need the alcohol anymore, but... Yeah, I think he's talking about this. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I can't really view any information about it. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna say this is probably the temple. There's some cool vibes going on in here, too. A lot of stairs. This is like Manmo Temple or whatever in Shenmue II. That's what I'm getting vibes I'm getting here. Uh-oh. Looks like someone's already been through here. Yeah, I see some areas to the right of the map, I think, that we haven't been to yet, so... Definitely still a few more areas I don't recognize, but... I got a good portion of it. The map's been pretty good so far.
People doing such terrible things.
I'm guessing this is the Red Snakes.
Your guess is correct. They threaten and extort money from shop owners, get drunk by noon, and cause trouble. I try to reprimand their behavior, and this is what I got in return.
They are heartless.
If only the people would band together to drive them out. Everyone in town is afraid of them.
Speaking of, where can I find these Red Snakes?
I haven't the slightest idea. However,
Yes.
there was a bit of a scuffle on Sonari Road some time back.
Sonari Road.
If you ask around there, you might find something out. While you're here, why don't you go take a look at the main hall? Fortunately, the Red Snakes didn't make it that far, so it remains unscathed.
All right, with that, I think we're good to go. Hopefully, we have hopefully a big stream if all goes well tonight. Exciting new chapter there, and if we get through that, we have a little time. I'd like to get back into this as well, but I think we made good progress for sure. Thank you. Yeah, I think we've done pretty good. I only have 1,500 monies. I would like to get a little bit more. I need to get a little bit more into that wood shop and do a little better at that, but. But yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get back into this tonight if we have time. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Thank you so much, everyone, whoever was joining today. I don't think we had really too many chatty folks today outside of us, but anyone who watched this, thank you, or will watch it later, thank you. Always appreciate it. But yeah, we will see you guys tonight. I'll talk to you soon. And I'm sure through the day, Tyler and everyone else. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.